The fifth president of the United States, James Monroe, is a figure from America's history whose stories have not been told enough, yet his life held fascinating events and intriguing details. Born on April 28, 1758, in Westmoreland County, Virginia, Monroe grew up in a rural environment that shaped his humble outlook on life. Although his name is not as frequently mentioned as George Washington or Thomas Jefferson, his impact on American history is undeniable. Monroe was a daring young man who took on responsibility at an early age, joining the Continental Army at just 17 and fighting in the famous Battle of Trenton in 1776, where he sustained serious injuries that nearly cost him his life. That moment was a turning point in his journey, as he not only carried a musket, but also bore the cause of independence in his heart and mind. The wounds he suffered were not just physical scars, but painful memories that followed him throughout his life, serving as a constant reminder of his commitment to his country. As he grew older, Monroe emerged as one of the most intelligent and composed politicians of his time. During his presidency, one of the strangest incidents occurred during Independence Day celebrations in Washington, D.C. in 1819. A mistimed cannon salute exploded unexpectedly, causing minor injuries among the attendees. The crowd was left in shock and concern for the president's safety, but Monroe remained calm and continued his speech as if nothing had happened. This moment further cemented his reputation as a leader with unwavering composure and confidence in the face of adversity. Monroe's political career was far from easy. He assumed office during a crucial transitional period for America, caught between its emerging identity and increasing external threats. Europe was closely watching the new continent, seeking opportunities to intervene. In a bold move, Monroe declared his famous policy, later known as the Monroe Doctrine, which firmly warned European powers against interfering in the affairs of the Americas. This was not just a statement on paper, but a strong message that America would no longer be a playground for foreign influence. Today, the Monroe Doctrine is considered a cornerstone of American foreign policy, but at the time, it was a risky political gamble that could have cost him dearly. Yet, he faced it with unshakable confidence. During one of his Southern tours, which marked the first of its kind for an American president, Monroe encountered a shocking event. While visiting Lima, Peru, he survived an assassination attempt when an unknown assailant fired a shot at him. Fortunately, the bullet missed its target. This incident, which was kept under wraps at the time, proved that Monroe's enemies were watching his every move, but he remained steadfast, believing that building a strong nation required great sacrifices. Monroe resided in a White House that was not truly white, as it had been reduced to ruins during the War of 1812. When he took office, there was no official residence for him, and he had to stay in a temporary house until the White House was rebuilt. He was often seen walking among the construction workers, closely monitoring the rebuilding process and asking about the smallest details. This hands-on approach earned him the admiration of the public, who saw him as a leader unafraid of hard work and dedicated to every aspect of his country's development. Despite all the political and military challenges he faced, Monroe was never a man consumed by power. He always dreamed of a peaceful life away from the noise of politics. When his presidency ended, he retired to his farm, where he spent his final days writing his memoirs and caring for his grandchildren. He knew that years of public service had taken a toll on him physically and emotionally, but he never regretted a single moment spent in the service of his nation. Though he passed away in 1831, his legacy endures as one of the presidents who provided America with a clear vision for its future, one of unity, strength, and independence. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.